Hey everybody, welcome to my birthday ride. Today I turned the big 63, as the Beatles song says. When I'm 63, oh that's 64, never mind. Gotta come back next year for that one. Close enough. But again on US 1, I'm getting tired of this road. Some birthday gift this is. But today, I'm number one, so maybe it's appropriate to be on this road. But up here I think I'll depart Route 1 and go north on this road. I'm gonna take an old-fashioned today Odyssey, just like the ones I took back in the 70s. Now coming into Dublin, as I did one night last week. And I believe I showed it to you. And the crossroads. Last week I came out of that road there and went straight this way, turned this way, whatever. But last week I passed this way at nighttime. Well, here it is during the day. I think it's better at night. Yeah, my old scout camp was down this road. Peach Orchard Road. Wonder if I can still access it. Yep, your bullfrog is a former Boy Scout. Part of the camp there, not known as Camp Spencer, whatever. When I was here, they called it Area 2. There are 3 areas, Areas 1, 2, and 3. Now they're named after dead people. Oh, this place looks so much different. Only thing is, this is not the way I remember it back in the mid-60s. Some structures weren't here at the time. Over there one time would have been what we called the trading post, where we Boy Scouts could go buy stuff to play with and scout around with too. At one time, that building was the commissary. We go to get our food rations there every couple of days. And they were there something called the administration building, which wasn't there at the time. Some college kids used to call it the amid frustration building. Like in the former trading post. That way it leads to the campsites, which better not attempt to check out right now. I'll try to find another part of the campsite to show you. Before departing, here's the current trading post. I found it. There's even a sign, which I'll try to get. How about that? Those blue blazes tell us that part of the blue trail goes this way. Back on Peach Orchard Road. The blue trail used to be in Area 1, now it's in Area 2. I guess they extended it in the past 50 years. That's called the Broad Creek Trail. Yeah. Different names. They used to name them after the colors. And arriving Susquehanna Hall Road, I'll turn right to try to find the Area 1 entrance, whatever they call it these days. And found the Area 1 entrance, whatever it's called these days. Camp Saffron, that's what it's called now, okay. Yep, here's where your bullfrog became a full-fledged frog in his tadpole days. Yep, here's what changed from tadpole to frog. And here's the amid frustration building for this area. Now heading back out But one day I'll ask permission to have a look around and tell them I'm an ex-Boy Scout. Let's see, I was on from 64 to 69. There you go. And now back south on Susquehanna Hall Road. We came out of the left earlier. Yep, we had fun as Boy Scouts. We did our duty, we did our best. We even helped the Girl Scouts get undressed. Wonder if they still say that at summer camp. And there's a Girl Scout camp nearby. I'm now coming into Whiteford with a courteous pickup in front of me. A former Monpire Railroad locality. He can make up his mind, can't he? Yep. Caught on SD chip. But I'm using tape right now. And last week it came this way at night as well. And here's this in the daytime. But there's something I wouldn't mind doing. I can pedal again. If you give me a level trail to pedal on. And once again, coming into Jarrettsville. And departing Jarrettsville on Route 23. Now arriving in Madonna. And the flashing light is Jarrettsville Pike, which I keep saying does not go to Jarrettsville, as you just now saw. It goes to Madonna, but it's still called Jarrettsville Pike. A bit of a misnomer there. A four-way stop, so it's taking a while. Yep, go Madonna. You're great. Does anybody out there still listen to Madonna? And there's her center. Anybody out there still play her records? And up ahead, on the left, an Art Deco building from back in the 20s or 30s, which I showed you one night last week, or last month, whatever. I'm glad it's still there. Now on Old York Road heading south. The original northbound route before the coming of the current York Road. Up here, a big poodle in the road. Puddle, whatever. Good time to make a splash. Just did. Yep, your bullfrog makes a splash. And to get on roads that are former bike routes for us. Yep, we used to bike along here. That's the house that had candles in the window during Christmas. And to pier, Old York bears right. I guess I'll bear with it. So bear with me. But back in the 70s, these would be our day Odysseys. Just simple drives over local country roads. These were the Odysseys of the 70s. The road at one time continued on, but now it's a driveway. And beyond the driveway, it's grown over and untraversable. So I have to leapfrog over to Jarrettsville Pike. I hope I said that right. Leapfrog? And there it is, Jarrettsville Pike. Again. as you arrive in Jacksonville. If the sign might say Jarrettsville, but the road goes to Madonna, as I just showed you. But that's behind us, heading south now. Back towards the big city. Horrible. And up here is the former Dead Man's Curve, before it got relieved a bit. I've shown you that before too. It's not as sharp anymore. So I guess no more death. And now crossing Baltimore's water supply. Down there somewhere. And now back in suburbia. As you can probably tell by the wider road. And again, the mall where I used to work. I used to run a photo store in that mall. Up until 1982. Traffic here now. But look, back in the country all of a sudden. Back on a 2-lane road. Yeah, don't be fooled. Up around the bend, we cross it back into the city. And the road becomes wider. But you have a 1/4 mile of country road here before entering the city, as we just did. But now that we're back in the hood, I guess a good time to bring this video to an end. My birthday odyssey, whatever. But today is more typical of the rides I took back in the 70s, which I used to refer to as odysseys. Hope they got better since then. Alrighty. Thanks for viewing. Yep, they say it's my birthday. Another Beatles song there for you. Is it your birthday too?